Hey everyone, and welcome. We're doing something a little different today. Instead of our usual deep dive, we've put together a rapid-fire knowledge challenge. But here's the thing. The real prize isn't just getting the answers right. It's about sparking an idea for your next real-world adventure. You ready to play? All right, let's get right into it. Our first round is all about the great outdoors. You know, the incredible systems that keep our planet going. So get those thinking caps on and let's see what you know. So, for round one, we're going to explore our connection to the natural world. It's literally all around us, but how much do we really pay attention to the processes that make it all work? Okay, question one. I want you to think all the way back to your biology class for this one. It's the engine of life on Earth, a process so fundamental that we kind of take it for granted. Got an answer in your head? Yes. If you said photosynthesis, you are spot on. It is pretty much the most important biological process for life as we know it. But do you remember what's actually going on in there? I mean, plants are just incredible little chemists, aren't they? They take sunlight, carbon dioxide from the air we exhale, and water from the ground, and they magically turn it all into glucose. That's their food. And of course, the oxygen that we and pretty much every other animal needs to live. It's amazing. Okay, so we've covered the theory. Now, let's get practical. We all know trees are important, right? But planting one so it actually survives and thrives isn't just about digging a random hole. To give it the best possible start, how many key steps should you follow? The answer is 6. 6 simple but crucial steps. First, you soak the root ball so it's nice and hydrated. Then you dig a hole that's at least twice as wide as the root ball, give those roots some room to stretch. Next, you improve the soil, maybe mix in some compost for nutrients. After carefully getting the tree out of its pot, you place it in the hole, fill it in, and finally, give it a really good watering to settle everything. If you follow those steps, you're giving that tree a fantastic shot at a long, healthy life. All right, on to round 2. We're going to shift gears from the natural world to the human one. It's time to explore our own roots and why our heritage is so important. Now, this is a big question. Think about it. When we talk about a country's identity, what part does its culture and history play? Is it just about tourism, economics, or is it something much, much deeper? What's the #1 contribution of all those traditions, stories, and monuments? And there it is. The answer is identity and belonging. At its core, heritage is the golden thread that connects us to our past, and just as importantly, connects us to each other. And that sense of belonging is incredibly powerful, right? It helps build a collective identity, it connects us all to a shared history, and it gives communities this amazing story to rally behind. It really fosters a sense of pride and gets everyone involved in protecting the things that make us, well, us. Okay, let's get specific, because heritage isn't just an abstract idea. It's something you can see and touch. This terracotta horse is a really famous piece of Indian folk art. But do you know which state it comes from? That's right, it's West Bengal. The Bankura horse is just a perfect example of a local craft that holds so much cultural weight. And this is such an important point. Heritage isn't something that's just frozen in a glass case. As this quote says, these crafts are alive. They're a blend of innovation and tradition, always evolving, but still holding on to their roots. All right, you ready for our final round? We're bringing it all the way back home, right to our own dinner plates. Let's dig into how our food choices can connect us to the world around us. Okay, so you've definitely heard the term organic farming, but it has another name, one that really captures its whole philosophy. Do you know what it is? Ecological farming. It's a great name, isn't it? Because it really emphasizes the whole point, to farm in a way that works with nature, not against it, to repair and improve that ecological balance. So let's quickly look at the main differences. Organic or ecological farming is all about the long game, sustainability. It uses natural stuff like compost to build healthy soil that lasts. Conventional farming, on the other hand, often relies on synthetic fertilizers and pesticides that can, over time, really deplete the soil. You know, eating smarter is also about eating seasonally. Nature is pretty good at giving us what we need, right when we need it. So, for a hot Indian summer, which of these fruits is the absolute perfect choice? Of course it is. Watermelons. I mean, is there anything better on a hot day? I don't think so. And that's really the big takeaway. When you eat what's in season, you're getting food when it's at its absolute peak. It's fresher, it's packed with more nutrients, and frankly, it just tastes better. Plus, it's usually better for the environment, too. It's a win-win-win. And just like that, our knowledge challenge comes to a close. We've talked about nature, heritage, and food, but really, the real quiz starts right now. So what's it going to be? What will you try next? Will you connect with nature and plant a tree? Using those 6 steps, of course. Or maybe explore your heritage and find a local craft or artist in your area. Or maybe something as simple as eating smarter by cooking a meal with seasonal organic food. The choice is all yours. Look, we've laid out a few different paths on the map for you today. The only question left is, what's going to be your first destination? Thanks so much for joining me.